Hey everyone, Jameson here with a review of my new monitor mount. Now I don't have my new monitors yet, but I'm pretty excited to use this, and so I set it up on a wooden stool, and honestly that's better for a review. And so while I wait for my monitors to come back down in price, I'm gonna have fun with the components I bought for my new setup. So let's start with this. This is the EleTab dual monitor mount, as previously mentioned. The reason I chose this one is a lot of cool features, and I'm going to take you through them. I've been discovering more and more, even that I didn't even notice them listed on the product page, but as I set it up, I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So let me take you through some of the stuff. In the box, it's all folded up and zip tied, so it's kind of crammed in there, and you cut the zip ties and it just like pops open and mostly sets itself up from there. From that point, you get to screw on two different types of bases. So this is the base you would use if you wanted to actually drill a hole in your desk and mount it. This is useful if you want to mount it, let's say like a foot onto your desk, whereas the one I have on there now just clamps onto the edge. So the instructions make that much more clear, but you have options, and it also includes some critical hardware in case you don't have that on your monitor for installing the VESA mount. The VESA mount is a pretty standard mount if you've never had one of these. These support 75mm and 100mm mounts. I think those are the smallest mounts you can get for VESA mounts. So I've installed it on the back of this here. Hopefully you got a good focus. You can see this is just a normal Dell monitor, and you can actually install the plate on the monitor, and then there's this nice clipping system that you can just drop right on. So hopefully you guys can see this. I'll try and position it to where you can. You can just drop it right on there. Now you might notice that's looking a little weird. That just folded right down. Well, the nice thing is in the back, there's actually a spot for hardware. So you'll never lose these in a drawer or anything. And these are used for tightening the screws. So all I need to do is adjust my height, or my angle I guess in this case, turn it like barely at all, and there we go, it's good. And this is full 360 rotation. Obviously you need power and cords going to it, but you can adjust it however you like. And you can also mount it wherever you want here and kind of lock it in place. Now I've already balanced it to this monitor, so it's going to stay wherever I tell it to. That is an amazing feature. There are so many mounts that come within the price range of this that have nowhere near the functionality. So I'd highly encourage checking this one out and doing your own research. Check other mounts out and just see, does it come with tools? Does it come with, like, you know, a little holder in the back? Does it have this fully articulating spring-loaded arm that you can adjust the tension on? It's the little things that add up to make it a really seamless experience, and that's what I wanted in my new setup. So I'm going to put this tool back and take you around some of the other features. A big part of what I want to do with my setup is cable management. So I wanted a mount that I wasn't going to have to use zip ties on, because zip ties look kind of tacky, honestly, in my opinion. And I'll try and get a good view of this. Alright, so this is probably a better view. You may not notice it at first, but there are these little plastic things right here that are not part of the structural piece of the entire thing. You actually just run cables through them. So they just slide off and they slide back on. Same goes for this one. You just put your cable in there and slide it back on. A click, and there you go. Now this is an HDMI cable, so it's not actually going to work with this monitor. I'm just using it for an example. But once you have it through there, it's actually pretty well hidden, and if you get a cool looking cable, say something braided, it might add kind of a neat, cool effect to that. But I'm really excited about the cable management features, and they don't end there. It actually goes down to the base where you can tuck the wire further behind so it's completely hidden. Anyway guys, I think that's pretty much all I can say about such a simple yet, you know, I guess advanced in a way product. And I think I'm really going to love this thing on my desk. It's got a great look, super awesome functionality, and frankly a good price. But if you like this video, let me know. I love getting feedback, or even just a helpful vote is awesome to me. That's why I do these videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.